Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome back. Today, I wanted to first of all apologize for not making a video last Sunday, but unfortunately, I ended up having to take a trip to the ER. But based on that trip, I wanted to do something a little different this week and tell you a story of kind of what happened to me there. Anyway, so I'm sitting there waiting to be seen, and the total ordeal ended up taking about 7 hours, unfortunately. And while I'm sitting there, a man, probably in his mid 70s, is wheeled in close to me and is very in a lot of pain and is crying out or whatever and flinching. And so, anyway, I'm watching him a little bit as I'm sitting there and obviously having my own issues too. And so I have a cross hanging around my neck just like I do now. And that man looked at me and he goes, uh, I like your cross, as he's kind of gasping a little bit. And I said, you know what? I said, okay. And I said, I want you to have this. And I took my cross off and I gave it to him. And, the most touching part is I helped him get it on or whatever. And he, we talked a little bit, but obviously he was in a lot of pain, and so he wasn't able to talk a lot because he was kind of gasping and stuff. But he told me that he was, an Army Ranger when he was younger, and we were talking about that. And so then anyway, I went back to my seat and I was kind of sitting there just sort of watching him off and on. And he took that cross and he was kissing that cross, and you could just tell that he was very scared and in a lot of pain. And then I had another gentleman that when I first got there, I ran into outside that had probably early to mid 70s, and was in distress because he had blood pressure that was like 70 over 50. And I was listening to this man talk on the phone, and basically he was saying that he literally was going to sleep in his car. He didn't have a place to stay, and he was on his way back home, I think, and that was further away. And this had happened, and he had to stop at the ER. So anyway, what's my point? My point is to pay attention to people around you. Even if you're having a bad day or something, watch people constantly. We need to do more of that and pay attention to people and try to help them. So anyway, God bless. Please share, like, and subscribe this, and we'll go from there. And we'll see you hopefully next week. Take care.